Hey Bay fans, Professor K here, and we're on episode 2 of Bay making. Ooh, and my screen is just about to turn off. So this next custom Beyblade was from my good bestie Angel. So we were just chatting. She was like, Kane, I want you to design me a custom Beyblade. And I was like, of course. And she was like, before I could even ask her what things she wanted it, she was like, you have free roam of whatever you like to do, except for colours. She picked the colours to be black and blue. That's what I think she said. From what I remember, it's black and blue. So I looked at her. Well, she didn't know what spin direction choose, so I chose right spin for her. And since she's never actually used a Beyblade before, so with Amy, since she's used a Beyblade before, because her favorite Bey, which shoutouts to Amy, her favorite Beyblade is Emperor Fornius. So she's used to Beyblades, so she knows how to use them. So her Bey is a sparking generation, because she knows how to use it. But Angel, since she's never used one in her life, which shocks me, it's like impressive that. But well, I'm giving Angel a dual. I don't have an actual dual layer Bey, so I'm giving her a dual layer. Jesus Christ, that's bright. Hold on. So yeah, I'm giving her a dual layer Beyblade, and she's quite strong. Like, no offense to her, so on me, she's like up to my chest. Her face is, and she's quite strong. She's managed to throw me over her shoulder, and that's me embarrassing myself there. So I thought, give her a powerhouse. So I gave her an attack type. So I didn't know how many contact plays to give. Do I want to give it 2, 3, 4, or even how many Vice Leopards got going on here? Or do I want to give her 1 contact point since she's that powerful? But since I do not own a 1 contact point Beyblade anymore, I thought I would do. So what I did is I picked 3 of the Beyblades. So I chose Wonder Valtryek, Impact Drake, and Super Hyperion to be the basis. So I took each shape of the contact points from each Beyblade, and I copied them out. And this is what I got so far. So this is a right spin attack type. So my idea is to create a new sketch, look at where all the contact points meet up, and those could be a main. Now since there's only 2 contact points here and 1 up here, these will be the side blades. So do this, and then we look at where all the contact points meet up. So I'm going to do it to here. Boom. Like that. And voila. So that's 1 contact point. Now this is going to be slightly uneven. But that is this Beyblade's gimmick. That it's uneven. And because this Beyblade's uneven, its basic, well, its whole thing is being uneven. So by giving it this like uneven shape, which is now setting my OCD off, so I'm going to even them out a bit more. .0.00995.6. There we go. And then I'm just going to do this. So 13.534. Ooh, that's weird. Okay. That's fine. I can fix that later, hopefully. Alright, 27.5. BSO 27.552. And then this should be 14.799. And then this needs to be 14.865. Oh, no, 8. 14.865. Great, now I've broken the whole. Okay. So the way we're going to fix this. No, it's not what I'm going to do. We'll do that. Now, this Beyblade's going to be quite different. Why is it? Oh, that should. No, that's not it. I have no idea where this missing constraint would be. So I'm just gonna roll with it. Now we're gonna have it half the size of the Beyblade. And then what we're gonna do is hide that and hide that. So it's definitely got 4 contact points. But what I think I'm gonna do is make them assist the other contact points. So I'm going to take it down the middle and oh, 1 sec. Sorry, I was just getting told that time to head to bed soon. And then we're going to swap to a midpoint line. Never mind, you're not. We'll just go. Because that's not going to do as wonky as I did. Wait, no, we will do a midpoint line. It's just not going to be staying for a while. Because the plan is and then do this. And then boom. So my idea is to now delete this because what I'm going to do is make this line the 9.43 and then the next line is going to be it's off center there. .306. Hold on. There we go. Because now we don't have to worry about the constraints. So what we're going to do is shift this slightly inward. And then delete all of this. And once this is all deleted, we can then move on to the next steps, as in voila. Right, now here comes the fun part. Making sure everything is correctly proportionate. 12.659. Then making a line like this. Right. But yeah, so this design's whole gimmick is to be slightly off balanced, if you could not tell. But I don't know really why it's like this. Perfect. So now we extrude these shapes and make them slightly taller than the main blades, which now gives us a chance to hide this and show the actual shape. Because to fill out these empty gaps, what I'm going to do is make sure all these are the right length. So go here, here, then here. And then just keep doing this until you filled out all the corners. And once you have, you extrude it. Now this causes some complications because it says that this point over here is messing with the wall. So what we're going to have to do is then extrude. See if that fixes it. Now it's this side. Which is fine, as Beyblade is all about trial and error. Will do. Now I see where I've gone wrong with this. That should be fine, right? Let's quickly Now, why it's not okay, so why it's then try extruding that. That is very odd. So instead, instead of doing it like that, we're going to connect them by doing this. Now you're probably asking yourself, Professor K, what are you doing? Well, I'm using the non-used space and I'm turning it into the model. Anyways, give me a sec. Sorry about that, my mate was going to bed. But yeah, now if we extrude them, voila. Then we're going to make them even shorter. Now you're probably wondering, okay, why are these same height taller than this, but these and these are lower? Well, it's because my good friend, we're going to be adding to these blades now. If my laptop will love to be nice to me. So what we're going to do is bit by bit actually no. What we're going to do is cut here and here off. And we're going to connect them. Extruding that to here. Right. To here. And then here, what we're going to do is do this. And then link this all up. And then extrude it. zoom right in here. And voila. Now you're probably wondering, what could I be up to? And trust me, this is the fascinating part. So here we'll go do it to there. And then here and voila. And then we're going to take a chamfer and we're basically what we need to do is make each bit okay, for some reason it does not seem to want don't know what it is, but that one section doesn't want to do it that. So what we're going to have to do is do that. And then what we're going to do yeah, basically like that. And that didn't work. But that's fine. Because instead we just mess around with these, what we can create can become extraordinary. Alright, until I can figure out why it's doing that, this is the design. So far, the Beyblade looks like this. Oh wait, you guys are zoomed in. Whoops. I didn't even realise. So far, the Beyblade looks like this. We've got 2 major contact points, 2 assist contact points. And now I gotta do that all over again. Okay. Is there a setting code on? There is not, so I'm gonna probably have to edit this bit together, so give me a sec. Okay, this looks really scuffed. Oh, God's sake. Yeah, that looks really scuffed. When she said that I had free roam, she weren't kidding, thank God. But, yeah. So, but I feel like these are too flat. So what I'm gonna do is on the side of them, is build a square around each side. So now I'm going to bring this down to here. And then chamfer it. Until we find the perfect oh my God. Yeah, like that. Right. This is probably going to look just as scuffed as the other one did. I'm gonna say that. Oh, what? And voila. Now I just need a name for this guy. And then I can make him. So yeah. If you guys have any questions or things you want me to add to these designs, let me know. And and I'm going to have to edit all of this together and also put that other bit into a time lapse. My eyes are watering, so I'm logging off this. Thank God Onshape autosaves. And yeah, so this is Professor K signing off. I hope to see you all next time in another video.